to another episode about the GARP or Game Resolution Protocol. We made a video last time and we got a lot of questions from game developers. Why should I do this? What is the advantage for me and so forth? So we thought we compile this a little bit together in this video. Again, GARP is a game resolution protocol, and the idea is really we have cryptocurrency on one side and then the gaming world on the other side. And we thought with GARP we can build a quite interesting bridge to help, both game developers, gamers, and also the cryptocurrency communities. Design principle is really to make it as little complex as possible, because cryptocurrency can be quite difficult and challenging. So this is where we see GARP can play a great role and contribute really also for the game developer. So how does it work? So think about, you have an easy game, right? What is the difference is what you're doing here is really you wage by game. That means you have a cryptocurrency coin, and in order to play a game, you put this cryptocurrency coin in. And then when the game is over or the end event happened, you have a certain score. Those scores are then locked in a leaderboard. So this is basically the high score of the game, right? And then after the period, the leaderboard is actually resolved. What means that the coins which are then in the pot are returned to the top players and distributed after a certain key which you as a game developer can decide. That generates an incentive, of course, for the good players, because they are getting actually paid. And more so as they have put in, and for the not so good players, it incentivizes them to get better, and also the game developer can get a kickback from this, and that's all configurable. Who shall get, what kind of percentage in terms of the top gamers, but then also how much should you get back as a game developer. So what's in it for you? It's a different way to allow really monetization. Today you clutter your games with advertising, cookies, trackables, and so forth. GARP makes this in a very clean way. You get a kickback per gameplay, and that kickback is actually in cryptocurrency. And then you can ask, okay, but I have, gems or golds or whatnot. That is a great incentive, right? But at the end of the day, those things are difficult to convert to currency. And now I talk about real currency like USD, Euro, or so forth. With GARP, you actually can do this conversion, because at the end of the day, you get cryptocurrency, and this cryptocurrency can then be moved to exchanges where you then convert it in real currency. The other advantage for game developers here is that you can get exposure to a new and growing community of enthusiasts in the cryptocurrency space, and those are growing and getting more and more mainstream. And at the end of the day, you get cryptocurrency. Some of the coins we have, like for instance Ether1, in our portfolio here, is actually a quite promising project. So I'm not saying that this can be Bitcoin in the future, but it has definitely a lot of potential, and being part of that is pretty cool. So you could answer a question, is this gambling? Do I need a casino license? No, not really, because this is about players and their skills and capabilities. So it's not about luck. It's really more like esports, right? Where you have the most skilled players actually winning something and get a prize. So another question we received: shall I build my game on GARP only? And our answer is no. See this more like you have a game, you have your channels like maybe selling the game via Steam or other platforms. Maybe even put it with advertising on free platforms and then make it a freemium or whatnot. But what you can do is you should make a version of GARP also. And for people who have worked with this a little bit, they find it takes them 1 to 2 days really have a GARP compatible version. And we have templates for Construct 3 and JavaScript, so it should be fairly easy to convert actually. So we think it's don't build only on GARP, but I mean, make it part of your monetization stream. And it's a new opportunity. We don't know really where this will bring us, but I mean, crypto is an emerging market, and generating crypto for yourself is also actually a quite cool thing. So of course you can rush immediately to an exchange and convert your coins you are getting, but we actually and we are doing that ourselves also. Maybe it's a good investment for the future. So hopefully you will find it as a first toe tapping into the water, and maybe you're getting more interest. I should also say that GARP itself is really at the beginning. We have a lot of ideas, going also to NFTs and using the blockchain in that area. So stay tuned. More will happen in this area. So last but not least, all the games we're publishing actually using the GARP framework will be automatically pushed into our arcade. We have now finally put it online in a dynamical way. You can put your game into different categories and so forth. You can read much more about this on portal garp.io. We have also Construct 3 module, as I said. The links are here, and then JavaScript module. And, it's really just the beginning, and we hope you want to onboard with us. It's free of charge. It doesn't cost you anything. The only thing you need to put in is your development resource from your side, adapt to the framework. And we have an active community on Discord also, so if you're getting stuck, just reach out to us. And hereby, I'm stopping the video and hope you enjoyed it. Thanks.